Hello everyone. Welcome to the session on 2023 guys. So let's quickly get into the issue guys. Indians go west, take up residence by investment. It's a very important topic guys. You see, in India we call someone to be high net worth individuals. That means anyone who has $1 million or 8.2 crores. They will be called as high net worth individuals. And these high net worth individuals are given permissions or are given citizenship in countries like US, Portugal, Australia, Malta, Greece. So there is a direct citizenship where they say that high net worth individuals can come and they can stay in the country, right? Under this many Indians are going is what the article is trying to tell. In 2022, 2.25 lakh Indians have given up Indian citizenship. They have shifted globally, mostly for better opportunities, healthcare, quality of life, and education. One most important thing what people are telling is about healthcare, guys. Not about the hospital facilities because India is the hub of healthcare for the world, but pollution. So when we look at the most basic and fundamental issue in Delhi, the increasing pollution has made people from Delhi to move out. Forget about others coming and staying here. So here, I just want you people to be aware that you can use this data in writing certain answers in geography optional, in GS geography as well, while coming about the migration and other things. And you can also use them in essays, guys. Fine. Clash breaks out over Dalits offering prayers at MP Shiva temple. So guys, let me tell you actual issue what has happened. Is there are three communities which has constructed a temple. Fine. And behind the temple there is a land. So what has happened? Some communities have tried to capture the land. And within that one group what it has done? It has tried to construct Ambedkar statue there and they have claimed it. So the other communities what they have done? They all have come together and they have stopped Dalits entering into the temple. So can you imagine that in 21st century where we talk about many other issues, caste is still so predominant that Dalits are not allowed to enter into the temple, right? So if this is the case, how much years will it take for us to move ahead and resolve the problem? We saw in Rajasthan, when a Dalit boy during his marriage has climbed on the horse to reach the venue. And for this, the Rajputs and others had threatened the Dalit youth. So, caste system is still prevalent in India significantly. You can't say that caste has no role, but caste significantly plays an important role even today. Yes, there was an interesting article about Odisha, guys. Odisha focuses on bringing behavioral and social change to end child marriage. See, guys, when we talk about child marriage in ethics, there can be a case study for 2025 marks about this issue. Now, let me take up this. Child marriage. Yes, it is an illegal issue. At the same time, it is an unethical issue. But this is a social problem. Social problem requires short term and long term measures. Short term measures is legal measures, like in Assam. But that alone is not enough, because if the government changes, then things would change. So, along with short term, long term is important. Only long term is not beneficial. Why? Because let us say what you have to do in the long term. You need to identify in the schools first. How many are enrolled in schooling? How many are writing 10th exam? If people are not writing 10th exam, that means child marriage is one of the main reason. First is identify. Second, create awareness, talk to the tribals, convince them, and then try to resolve the problem. But in India, guys, if I give PDS, people are not going and giving the PDS. If I get soil health card, people are not in a position to tell us about it. How can you expect that, government officials going to the rural areas and putting their heart and soul and trying to stop child marriage? People unnecessarily, think that it is easy to get government employees going and working effectively. We have seen, most of the government schools, universities, teachers hardly come on time. The effectiveness of skills has gone down significantly. Then, if we say only long term measures are beneficial, is absolutely wrong, guys. So, you should have both short term and long term measures. And this topic comes under your attitude risk. So, we are planning to change attitude of the people. So, this comes under attitude. Fine. So, you write down child marriage. Child marriage. Hyphen. There is increasing instances of instances of child marriage child marriage in different parts of the country. In different parts of the country. Full stop. Different state governments, different state governments have taken different measures to resolve the problem. To resolve the problem. Next paragraph. Few state governments have taken few state governments have taken short term plans, and few have taken and few have taken long term plans. Full stop. Only short term, only short term, or only long term, or only long term is not suitable. A combination of both, a combination of both are required. Below this, short term, short term, strict legal actions must be taken. Strict legal actions must be taken. Long term, you write in points, guys. Identify panchayats which are vulnerable to child marriages. Second, inspectors must have monthly meetings to discuss dropping out from schools and child marriages with representatives from panchayat parents and children. So guys, can you imagine police officers going and convincing them? Not all. I'm not telling that you won't at all, but not everywhere, every month. Second point, guys, police stations were made child friendly. Third point, when the communication has been, when the communication has been around loss of education, health issues, and empowerment of adolescent girls, police took up Kishori Jagrutka Saptah, Adolescent Sensitization Week. See guys, 1 week if you do in a year and if you assume that it is going to change suddenly, it won't happen. It takes time. Last year okay, fine guys. Then you write below Advika, every girl is unique, is a platform to empower adolescent girls. Telangana's Teja chili is hot property in many nations. Guys, just remember Teja chili is from Khammam district of Telangana and it is exporting worth thousands of tons, guys. 2,500 crores they have a target of exporting and it has huge demand. Okay. So, it is the curious case of the disqualification of a politician. So, guys, in Lakshadweep, an MP was arrested on, attempt to murder case, and the court has also given him 10 years punishment. But now the issue is he is an MP, so should he be given punishment or not is the question. So the election commission had told that he is disqualified, but again it has told no, we will wait because it's just 15 months for elections. So should we remove him or not is what they want to argue. Not required, guys, not so important. Battle for the Sena. It is about the party and the symbol, guys. Politics again. A picture of Islam that is quite different. Guys, I just want you to know one simple fact here. This caste system is prevalent only in Hindus. But Islam and Christianity has also got caste system in South Asia because of its influence from Hindus. There are two things, guys. Many Dalits who have converted to Islam are called Dalit Muslims. Many Dalits who have converted to Christianity will be called as Dalit Christianity or Dalit Christians. Now, these people have shifted from one community to another community. In India, there is caste based reservation, but there is no religion based reservation, and it is not permitted also. So, when there is no religion based reservation within the caste, let us say within the caste, so what is happening? You have, like, uh, Dalits who are not getting any support because they have changed the religion. Now they are applying for reservation that we need reservation. We are also Dalits. So Dalits reservation was given not on the basis of their economic status but on the basis of their social status. Now comes the issue. Till now, many people were arguing that you should not give reservation on the basis of economy, and it is wrong according to EWS. That, EWS is wrong. But now when we look at this particular issue, you see this. Now who is in trouble? So Dalits, when you say you have changed the religion, then you are no more a Dalit. Why do you still want to have that brand? Correct? So you shifted because you didn't want. Now, because of reservation, they are coming back and they are asking for reservation. But in this, what is happening? They are opening up that in Muslims also there is caste system. Here comes the next problem. That is, in within Islam, there are certain groups like Sheikhs, Sayyids, Pathans who are considered to be bigger people, so-called, upper caste. Ansaris, Saifas, Abbasis are considered to be lower caste. So this variation has led to problems, guys. So just remember one thing, in society point of view, there is nothing called as caste system in Islam and Christianity, but in India, this is where the impact of Hinduism on Islam and Christianity is that it has entered. Why the caste survey in Bihar worries the BJP? Not required, guys. Navy plans for another Vikrant size carrier before Vikramaditya retires. Guys, Navy from the last 1 month you might have seen, like, significantly they are procuring, right? So they want to take up, like Vikramaditya, one big aircraft carrier, guys. Regional disparities will increase in the absence of assistance to poor states. See, guys, once a state gets a special category status, please see this. Once a state gets special category status, then it will have more priorities like tax concessions, guys. That means if anyone comes and invests in Bihar, Odisha, Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, then they will get tax concession because they are provided special category status. Fine. Second, whenever government is funding, central government funds, states has to give 50%, central government has to give 50%. But if it is like, special category status, then 90% will come from central government, 10% from the state government. See, guys, giving is easy, removal is very difficult. That's why the government is thinking much to give, because if we give to one, all other states will ask on the basis of something or the other. Second important thing, once they ask and once it is given, other states will also demand, then it will be a problem. Every election, they'll be like, we also need, we also need. Christians demand national level panel to redress targeted violence, cow vigilante case, temples destroyed. All these are political issues, guys. Congress says ahead of Raipur plenary Congress leaders debate, Vinod Adani gained from group's activities, Roth alleges deal Padayatra by VHP, women's group sets up gates to curb supply of liquor during Nagaland polls. This is the beauty of education, guys. You see, school students and all, they are telling that, like, end alcohol during the polls. India plans to export solar power. Guys, if this happens, that would be a very good thing. India is planning to have 500 gigawatts of electricity from solar energy, guys. And this will help us to move towards renewable energy resources. At the same time, India will be in a position to export solar energy outside. Fine. So this is yet to happen, guys. So let's not write about it. RPF's facial recognition system pilot on target in 96% of the cases. So yes, facial recognition system there will help us in identifying the criminals. Whoever is there, and if they are required in any cases, they can be caught easily, is what it is trying to tell. Child trafficking, like, kidnapping, rape victims, all this. Blinken Wangi trade accusations is that is going on, the balloon issue. Israeli airstrike on Syrian capital kills 15 persons. Not required, guys. Fine. So these are some of the issues, guys. Thank you.